Hi, my loves. How are you? Hope everything is good. Everything is great today. It's going to be a nice sunny day today, and I'm excited about that. I'm thinking about maybe, if it's not windy, to do some videos outdoors. So I may do that. But today, if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. If you're continuing with my channel, I want to say thank you and welcome back. Please, if you have not, hit that subscribe button for me and keep watching my videos, guys. It would mean so much to me. I love you guys. Hit that like button too. So today I want to do the tarot study. Today's study is on the Two of Swords. I want to let you guys know Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I do the tarot study. So you can tune into those. I usually post first thing in the morning, but I do have a folder underneath my name that has all the, so it goes to the major arcana, and then it goes to, so for all the videos that I've done, you can go back and rewatch. Okay, so I just want to let you know that. All right, so let's get on with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, what do we see? We see that crescent moon in the background, right? We see like an inlet. We see land in the back. She's sitting on the ground, or her feet are bare. Looks like she might be barefoot or have light colored shoes on. She's wearing white. She's sitting on a stone bench. She has those two swords, right? And they're crossed. She's got her arms crossed. Double-sided swords, right? So what element is this, guys? Remember what I told you last time? Swords, you go like this. So what does it produce? It produces air. So we have the element of air. Okay. The astrological association is the moon in Libra. Okay. The number, of course, is 2. The tree of life pathway position is Shakmath or Shakma. The sphere of wisdom. The key meaning is taking time to think. You're at a stalemate, right? So understanding the meanings. So let's understand these meanings of this card. What are the meanings? A lone woman, right, holds 2 swords across her chest in a pose position of self-defense. She appears to be resting from a duel and protects her heart with her weapons, as if fearful that the pain of the 3 of Swords, which is pierced hearts, may come. Although blindfolded, like the maiden on the 8 of Swords, unlike that woman, she has taken herself to a safe place. Seated on high ground, this is her place of contentment. Place of contemplation. Her pale robe is in a monastic style, which tells us she is taking time out from the world and keeping her thoughts to herself. The rocks, partly submerged, symbolize issues yet to surface fully. But they do exist. They are part of her landscape and will not go away. Her hair is parted so that the third eye between the brow is visible, temporarily deprived of sight. She sees with her intuition. The sky gradually turning from gray to twilight blue reflects a change in emotional landscape. She is in 2 minds, also signifying by the 2 of Swords. The figure's position facing us, sitting squarely on a stone and holding Swords reminds us of the Justice card. Traditional representations of justice in the art and sculpture show this virtue personified as a blindfolded female holding the swords of justice in one hand and the scales of mercy in the other. Similarly, our Two of Swords woman must also educate, but in a sphere of her own affairs. The card's Tree of Life sphere is Shakma, which means wisdom, and links us with the figures exposing the third eye. She must use her knowledge and experience to make the right decision, to choose between two possibilities. There's a further duality in the Tree of Life and the card's astrological associations. Shakma represents the male principle, or the yang, as opposed to the yin, or the female qualities of the moon in the card's astrological profile of the moon in Libra. The moon's celestial body of the subconscious joins balanced Libra. This combination reveals a tendency to keep the peace rather than act. We see a crescent moon on this Two of Swords, which echoes the moon on a card. 2, the High Priestess, the psychic who symbolizes the divine feminine. The waxing moon we see on the top right of the card is in its growth phase and will change shape throughout its cycles, just as our blindfolded woman goes through the process of decision making, weighing up alternative outcomes. Right? So the upright meaning of this card, the Two of Swords shows thinking time before a decision. So let's think before we make a decision. A situation has reached a stalemate. So you can view this period as a truce or a rest before further negotiation. The tendency is to protect yourself, have a little peace, and not take action. Unfortunately, this upcoming battle may not go away. Resolve it now and it's done. Otherwise, the situation festers and may return. All right, so take on that situation now so it doesn't fester and get bigger and get beyond that. And there are 2 swords on this card. This 2 can reveal a person you cross swords with. It's likely that your difficult person is sharp-tongued, but don't be afraid of a lashing. Stand your ground and say what you think. Okay? The card commonly comes up in a reading to show employment issues and also time out in relationships. This may be circumstantial due to partners living in different places. If negative cards, such as the Three of Swords or Lovers Reversed appears with the Two of Swords, it shows making a decision about the future of a relationship. Whether you experience the Two of Swords, help is at hand in the form of supportive friends and colleagues. Listen to the advice and take the best practical step forward. Okay? When reversed, the traditional meaning of the Two of Swords is deception and being blind to someone's manipulation. This card applies particularly to partnerships, love, friendships, and in business and career. If your intuition is telling you that someone is dishonest, pay attention and carry out your own detailed investigation to get to the heart of the matter. There is an opportunity here to act, but the timing is sensitive. The message is not to delay. So that's the reverse. Okay? Oops. So let's look at the Rider-Waite. See what the Rider-Waite has to say. Okay? The Two of Swords. You are in a unique place in life. You are on solid ground while the world around you seems chaotic and foreign, right? You are self-invested. Meditation, spirituality, and prayer are highly important to you. You experience a calm, peace, and tranquility in spite of an unknown future. You are not allowing distractions to knock you off your foundation. So, things to contemplate when you get this card. How can I trust my intuition more? How can I be more calm and centered? How can I establish serenity and self-assurance? How can I stop forcing things and just trust in timing more? All right. So the keywords for the upright would be intuition, meditation, calmness, self-assurance. The reverse would be conflicting, fear, impatience, blind, over-emotional. So the Two of Swords, what's it got to say to us? It's true that taking action is one way to see results, but in this instance, you need to settle yourself into a peaceful place and realize no action is required of you at this time. If you stay calm and centered, you will see amazing results. Don't let your self-assurance be swayed by external influences or distractions. Inner strength is the way to outer stability, right? So the core meaning of the upright would be you are impervious to problems. You know you have the intelligence and strength to handle what comes your way. You have no need to prove yourself. You are at the crossroads between two choices, but you should not feel pressured to act right now. In love, follow your intuition. You may not have all the details, but being calm and following your heart will serve you. In money, the best action is inaction. You have two financial opportunities at your feet. Don't jump to conclusions or make a choice because you feel pressured. You have plenty of time to decide. In your career, there is a big promotion looming in the distance. Stay calm and self-assured. Your ship will come in, but you have to remain composed. Don't fight for advancement. It will come to you naturally. How about family? You have to focus on yourself and your own needs. Meditate, exercise, read. Do things that honor yourself and put you in a place of serenity. This will pay off for you and for your family. Okay, how about the reverse? Okay, the key meaning of the reverse would be fear of the unknown is paralyzing. Your ability to make a decision makes you fearful and anxious. You are blinded by your own emotions and cannot be objective. Conflict and impatience keep you on the edge and irritable. So in love, stop ignoring the problems. Your relationship may be easy, but that doesn't mean it's healthy. Right? How about money? You detect financial unrest. Instead of taking a calm, practical approach, you are worrying and obsessing. Ignoring solutions and bemoaning the problem only makes it worse. In career, you're impatient because you're not getting the results from your actions. Events have been put into motion that you are not aware of. Quit forcing the issue. Things will fall into place if you let it go, right? Family. A family member is trying to play two sides. This might be children manipulating both parents, or perhaps power plays in custody issues. Try to remain calm and follow your intuition. Okay, guys? So that is the Two of Swords, right? Intuition, meditation, calm, self-assurance, right? All right, guys. So that is our tarot study for today. And next time will be the Three of Swords. So again, I just want to say Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I post the tarot study. I also have the link to my bookmarks on my YouTube channel so that you guys can go to each one and be able to go back and do the tarot study on your own if you have not been able to see the rest of them. So, and then Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes over the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, I do post other things. I do have quite a few walkthroughs that I'm doing. And I do other things like DIYs. I do show you guys different things, teach you guys some different things. So stay tuned to those and keep an eye out for those too. So I hope you guys like this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up so I know you guys like this information and I can continue to keep doing this for you. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it very much if you would subscribe and support me in my channel. I love you guys, and I hope your day is wonderful. Have a beautiful, blessed day.